Good Monday, and thanks for stopping by GardenStateWeather.com, New Jersey and the Northern Mid-Atlantic region's weather news portal. I'm forecaster Robert Smith with the daily video forecast discussion for Monday, May 6th, 2013. And starting out this late Monday morning with lots of clouds around the area, there's a little bit of fog too. Over interior locations of northwestern New Jersey, there's a little bit of fog down around Atlantic City. We do have breaks in the clouds now across central and eastern Long Island getting into the city right now. Also, parts of interior Connecticut have partly cloudy to clear weather. And most of the clouds here, this is of the low variety. This is stratus clouds. And temperatures under this cloud deck pretty uniform this morning between the upper 40s in the portions of the lower Hudson Valley and parts of interior Connecticut. And they're right around 50 degrees here in the city and northeastern corridor of New Jersey. And basically the low 50s just about everywhere else, all the way down through Philadelphia, the Delmarva, and also southern Jersey near Wildwood and Atlantic City. And this morning we have lots of low clouds and mid-level clouds across the region, but these clouds will be breaking up and brightness is going to be getting into the area this morning and this afternoon as well. Now, we got a really blocked up pattern here. We have a strong upper level low spinning across the Tennessee and Mississippi Valley area this morning with a surface low parked right over central Tennessee this morning and extending along a warm front with more moisture across the Carolinas. This is very slow moving, has been very slow moving. We can see the very strong curvature on the water vapor imagery this morning. It's going to be drifting very slowly to the north and east over the week, and we'll probably get in some Atlantic moisture here and plumes of showers getting in here during Tuesday night, Wednesday, and Thursday. It looks like it's going to be a very slow mover, so it's not going to look for too much of heavy rain, but we're definitely needing rain, and I'll tell you where our departures are in just a moment. Meanwhile, we still have high pressure blocked across northern New England, and this is at the surface and the upper levels as well. And we still also have, as a result of this, the influx of moisture is coming in from off the ocean. We've got some stratus clouds this morning that are beginning to burn off, and it's going to be a warm day today. Not as warm as yesterday again, or Saturday actually, pretty similar to where we were yesterday, and at least under a partly sunny sky. So it's going to be nice weather today, but things will slowly deteriorate gradually over the next 24 to 36 hours. And it's going to be one of those weeks, folks, but it's the beginning of May, so let's get to it. We've got small craft advisories for hazardous seas until noon today, and that's going to be for seas of 4 to 5 feet in long period swells. And that's because we have east winds at 10 to 15 knots, which have been prevalent over the last several days. Seas 4 to 5 feet tonight. Northeast winds 5 to 10 knots, seas 3 to 4 feet, mainly in east swell. Now, again, with a northeast wind or an east wind at this light, some of the stratus working its way back inland again, probably even some fog too overnight tonight inland, and especially right along the immediate coast. Now, Tuesday night, east winds at 10 to 15 knots, gust up to 25 knots, so seas will be 3 to 4 feet, building to 4 to 6 feet after midnight. There's a chance of some showers after midnight on Tuesday night. Then during the day on Wednesday, light east winds 5 to 10 knots, probably some morning fog again, especially near the coast. Showers likely mainly in the evening, visibilities 1 to 3 miles. Thursday, northeast winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming west, seas 3 to 5 feet. And Friday, southwest winds as a warm front develops over the region. That's going to pump in more moisture and rain on Saturday. We'll get to that in a moment. Seas 2 to 4 feet, chance of showers through the night. This morning, our satellite imagery shows, the visible imagery shows the low cloud deck here, but there is some erosion to partial clearing across the area. It's going to take quite a while for some of this cloud cover to get out of here today, and it may take into the early portion of the afternoon across south and central portions, central and southern New Jersey and certainly the Delmarva region. But we see brightness here across Long Island and interior Connecticut, and some of this is going to work down through the region as the sun becomes more potent on the horizon this morning and early this afternoon. And the aviational MEDAR forecast for places like Newark and northeastern New Jersey, basically some scattered clouds by this afternoon, late this morning and this afternoon. Visibility 6 miles or better, some broken clouds at about 4,000 feet, and the winds pretty light, basically out of the northeast at about 6 knots. Very light winds throughout the day too and tonight. And then for late this afternoon, again, a few clouds at about 4,000 feet. Otherwise, a partly sunny afternoon. Visibility is better than 6 miles. And light northeast flow again at about 8 knots. And now for tonight, a few clouds at 4,000 feet, 6 miles or better on the visibility. Light northeast winds at about 11 knots. Now we'll see a few clouds tomorrow morning at 1,500 feet, scattered clouds at 3,000. So again, some low stratus clouds working their way back towards the coast and inland tomorrow morning. 6 miles or better on the visibility, a light northeast wind once again, switching to the southeast. Light northeast winds continue with brightening of skies, broken ceilings at 10,000 feet in the morning hours, 6 miles or better, 1,500 feet with low clouds at 4,000 feet tomorrow. So more cloudiness tomorrow, but definitely some of the stratus will work its way through the region during the morning hours. Also very, very light northeast winds. And the reason why we have the low clouds locked into the area here, on the sounding from Newark, from the RUC model this morning, we can see the temperature inversion here where the dew point and temperature are meeting proper just above 1,000 millibars. So, about 800 to 1,000 feet up in the atmosphere, and a little higher than that actually, 2,000, 3,000 feet, all the way up to the mid levels of the atmosphere. And then the atmosphere becomes very dry, about 850 millibars, about 5,000 feet up in the atmosphere. But we're saturated here, so it's going to take quite a while for this cloud deck to get out. And we do really need the rain. This is coming in from the Mid-Atlantic River and Forecast Center. And basically, since the beginning of the month, actually the beginning of the year, till about Friday, we had basically about 4.5 to nearly 5 inches of rain departures here below normal, which is about 50% below normal in rainfall. The normals are about 10 inches, so we are about half of that across the entire northern half of New Jersey, proper below normal for the entire year. So we do need the rain, and that's why the allergies have been so bad this year. And the GFS forecast for the week doesn't look too good, but doesn't look terrible either. But we do have some periods where Wednesday especially, we're going to get that southeast wind. Here's our low now coming up and very slowly trudging, cut off from the circulation of the jet. Rainy periods here. There could be a rainy period on Wednesday here. We could about an inch and a half of rain, and we do need it. And then short waves in this mix getting in here with some more disturbances, some clearing on Thursday, only to be followed by more rain again here on Saturday. And finally probably won't clear this out until early next week. So it could be a couple of days rainy periods here, especially Wednesday and Saturday as a warm front develops here. I'll try to get back to stop this here and move forward here. First of all, on Wednesday, we have our southeast wind. Here's our upper level low here across the southeastern and mid-Atlantic coast states. Rainy periods here across New Jersey, New York City, Long Island to southwestern Connecticut on Wednesday. And then as we get through the day, on Thursday, the low begins to weaken just a little bit. But upper air disturbances or short waves in the mix here, providing enough lifting here. And there is a warm front that will be developing once again to the southwest on Thursday and Friday. And this warm front will be a focus for more showers and perhaps even a low-top thunderstorm. So we do need the rain, and we might get some of that during that period. And it looks like Saturday we have another disturbance moving through Pennsylvania along a frontal boundary, and that warm front will move to the north. The cold front will swing through, and we'll have more showers, possibly even a thunderstorm during the day on Saturday. So right now, Saturday of next weekend is not looking as nice as this past Saturday was. And then a few more disturbances here, and then off to the northwest in the towards the Great Lakes, moving in our direction. Then virtually an upper level trough will be forming or positioning itself across the northern tier of the United States early next week. And as that is the case, high pressure will be building in across the surface, but it will be a cooler air mass aloft and will drop down in temperatures once again. It will be a little chilly next week, early next week, but at least the weather will be dry once again. And eventually some of that warmth will come back during Tuesday and Wednesday as the high parks itself across the mid-Atlantic coast states and the southeast, with much warmer and pleasant southwesterly winds and plenty of sunshine to come. And I did get a little late start today due to allergies and some other things that were going on around the household here today, so I do apologize for that. And we'll bring you more weather information throughout the day and tonight right here on GardenStateWeather.com. So you make it a good Monday, and thanks for stopping by.